Well, this is the thing about the subjectiveness. Not only are we talking about subjectiveness in laws, because that is a common theme you'll see in lawfare. A lot of laws are actually very subjective, and it decides if they want to go through the efforts of trying to make it apply to you or not. But when it comes to sexual crimes, they're especially subjective. And of course, every full-grown man has a degree of history. Plus, it damages and tarnishes your name even if you're not convicted of anything. So it's the perfect weapon for them to find a man they don't like, look through his entire sexual history ever, lie by omission. They can speak to 1,000 girls, 999 say you're a great guy. One of them doesn't even have to say you're a bad person. They can say, I don't really remember, or he's not nice to me anymore. They can sit in a 6-hour police interview with the police constantly raining down their neck, trying to convince them to say something that they didn't even want to say in the first place. They can sign a piece of paper, and now your life and reputation are destroyed. And they've only done it because they're trying to find a crime to fit the man, as opposed to trying to fix any kind of crime in the first place. They're not trying to protect anybody. And it's very selective. They sit there and they choose who they're going to do it to and who they're not. The people who are literally on Epstein's island are saying my brother and I are human traffickers because we had girlfriends before. And the whole thing is a setup and it's a joke. And then to substantiate their claim, a prosecutor types up garbage, and then the mainstream media repeats the garbage. And before you know it, everyone's out there just believing the garbage. It's kind of amazing to me after the era of COVID, after they've lied to us about Gaza, Israel, after they've lied to us about World War II, after they lied to us every single day on the television, the second they see somebody who's doing massive damage to their media sphere, to their lies, and they come up with some prosecutor papers and some garbage that people believe it at all. It's absolutely insane. And I hope all the men at home, every single man who's watching this, understands that the subjectivity of sexual crimes, the fact that they can go back through your past and find a girl who retrospectively removes consent because she no longer is prepared to defend you. Not because she has anything against you. She's just no longer prepared after not speaking to you for 10 years, after you've moved on and got married and forgotten her. She's not prepared to sit there and defend you for 6 hours. She just wants to get out of the room. If she's not prepared to sit there and put her life and her reputation on the line for you, that's enough for you to get wrecked. And they know this. And that's why they do it purposefully. It's absolute subjectivity, it's lawfare, and it's the perfect weapon. It's the perfect weapon because how do you prove? How do you prove retrospectively that 10 years ago or 20 years ago that Assange didn't rape a girl in Sweden? How do you even defend yourself against these things? It's incredible. I could have easily done 50 fucking years in that jail. So I'm built different. And I have something most people don't have, which is I am stubborn as fuck. And the worse it is, the easier it was for me to go through it. The more they tried to punish me, when they took my calls away or wouldn't give me food or it was freezing cold or the cockroaches, the worse it was, the better it was. Because I know when they're trying to hurt me, by refusing to show I'm hurt, I'm annoying them back. And I'm so stubborn, I'm prepared to cut off my nose to spite my face all day long. When they were trying to make it hell for me, I'd sit there and go, they're trying to make this hell. They really want me to suffer. Watch me not care. I could have done 50 long years doing my push-ups and smiling at them. Good morning. I don't give a fuck. Built different. I'm built different. And I used to say before I went to jail, I'm a tough guy, I'm built different. I'm a fighter, I did all these things, but you know, we go through difficult things in our life. All of us do. A lot of people are full of shit. I proved I was legit. The whole point of this exercise was to make me say sorry and to make me bend. I spent 3 years talking about how the Matrix works and that the Matrix is going to come for me. Then they came for me and they spent 3 years and all they asked of me was for me to stand up and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I said. I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't mean it. I know that I went too far. I'm sorry. That's all they wanted. Because then I never get to be top G ever again. Because when they put the pressure on me, I bent and I broke. Analyze every fucking video, every emergency meeting. Go and look for the apology because you're not going to fucking find it. I didn't say sorry. I didn't back down. Didn't beg for mercy. I just said, if you're going to shoot me, shoot me. So I proved to myself, to God, and to everyone at home I'm exactly the man I said I was. Because it's easy to fucking talk tough till you're in that situation. When you're looking at 15 years in Eastern European dungeon, it's not easy to walk in and out of court with a smile on your face telling everyone they're full of shit and that the court's corrupt and the judge is a liar. Not many people have that level of balls. Trust me. But I do. And then, somehow, because mastery is a funny thing, it's almost like on a long enough time frame, I never seemed to lose. Because while I was doing all that, of course, I was doing my very best with my indefatigable, unmatched perspicacity to find a way out. And where there's a will, there is a way. And here we are.